Hi, this is Heidi Keller from Providence Wellness Center. Today I'm going to be doing a little yoga flow for you, a chair yoga workout. The only thing that you're going to need is a nice firm chair, something with a hard bottom. A plush chair is not ideal. If that's the only thing you have, you can make it work for sure. But ideally, a hard bottom chair would be the best option for you. So we are going to start seated at the front of your chair, nice and tall, feet about hip width apart on the floor. Hands can be resting in your lap. Imagine stretching up through the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. And we're going to start with our breathing. In yoga, we want to try and focus on our deep breaths. So we're inhaling through the nose and then exhaling through the nose. Each breath nice and long and slow. Of course, if you can't breathe through your nose, if it's not comfortable or if you're stuffy today, you can always breathe through your mouth. Breathing through your mouth will also help cool your body. So if you get warm, you can breathe through your mouth a few times and that will cool your body down. But ideally, I want you to breathe through your nose when possible. So let's start by taking 5 deep breaths on your own, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. As I said, each one a little bit slower and a little bit deeper than the one before. As you inhale, you should feel your belly expand like a balloon. And as you exhale, you should feel your belly draw back in, your navel pulling inward towards your spine. Your shoulders staying relaxed as you breathe. You want to try and avoid bringing the shoulders up to your ears as you inhale and then dropping them back down. We want to keep our shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed, and push our breath down into the belly so that rise and fall is down here in the belly. Now that we've found our breath, let's take a few more nice deep breaths together. Inhale for 5 counts and exhale for 5 counts. Inhale for 5 counts and exhale for 5 counts. And inhale for 5 counts. Exhale for 5 counts. Good. We want to try and continue that style of breathing throughout the entire workout. So it'll be very normal for you to lose that breath, find yourself holding your breath or switching to your normal way of breathing if it's not like this. And that's totally fine, that's normal. Anytime you catch yourself holding your breath or breathing opposite of what I'm saying, just try and stop, bring yourself back when you can to what I'm saying. It's not gonna hurt your workout to breathe differently, but it's going to help your workout to breathe the way that I'm saying. So just bring yourself back to how I am breathing at any point in time. So let's start to bring our arms into movement with the breath. Inhale, let's sweep the arms overhead, reaching through those fingers. And then exhale, circle them back down. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, back down. Always putting movement and breath together. Inhale, sweep. And then exhale, down, finding your comfortable breath, your comfortable rhythm. It might be a little faster or a little slower than mine, and that's okay. As long as you're breathing and moving, that's the important thing. Exhale down, one more time. Inhale, circle those arms up, this time holding them at the top. Sitting tall, keeping those arms reaching to the sky, I want you to relax your chest and your shoulders, wiggle those shoulders down away from the ears, finding the longest neck that you can find, and hold. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale. This time take the left arm and drop it down to your lap. That might actually be your right arm in the video. I apologize. Everything's going to be a little backwards, so just mirror me. With that right arm or that raised arm, let's inhale and reach through those fingers. Exhale, find some length through this side here as you inhale, reach. Exhale. This time as you inhale, I want you to start to reach across that midline as far as you're comfortable. Exhale out. Breathe in. And then exhale, bring that hand down to your lap. The other arm now, let's sweep it to the sky as you inhale. And then as you exhale, reach through those fingers. Breathe in. Exhale and reach. Breathe in. Exhale, start to come across that midline, leaning as you reach. Breathe in. And then exhale out. Good. Bring that arm down to our lap. Keeping our hands in our lap comfortably. Let's drop our chin down towards our chest and just stretch the back of the neck. Take a breath and breathe out. Good. Let's roll our right ear over to the right shoulder, stretching that left side of the neck. Breathe in. Exhale out. Bring that chest and neck together, or chin to chest. And then let's take our left ear and roll it to the left shoulder, stretching the right side of the neck. Breathe in. Exhale out. Good. Bring it back to center. And then nice and slowly, let's just roll to one side and then back to center, across to the other side and back to center. Again, rolling that neck and back to center, and then rolling to the other side. Back to center. Good. Sitting up tall, eyes forward to me. Staying tall, I want you to tuck your chin back. And then release. So imagine trying to take the back of the head behind you to the wall. Kind of making this ugly double chin. And relax. One more time. Tuck the chin back. And relax. Good. With posture, we tend to get, or with age and with gravity, we tend to get a forward head posture. Our core muscles relax, our back muscles stretch across the top, and our head comes forward. But so that we're still able to see, we tend to kind of look up and get this forward head posture, stretched out neck muscles. This is an over exaggeration of what we look like, but just for example purposes, we get this forward head posture. The head is meant to be directly on top of the body. So the more forward our head gets, the more weight it is and the more it is on our neck. And it's incredible the amount of tension that this forward head posture creates on our neck. So we really want to think about engaging our core and sitting up tall. The shoulders drop back, and all of a sudden our head is sitting directly on top of our spine, ears lined up over our shoulders, and we don't have this forward head posture. If you have kids or maybe grandkids, so we're not just seeing this because of age anymore, we're seeing this posture. It might look really familiar to you in your grandkids or your children, people that sit at computers all day, every day, answering phones, kids on their devices, whether it's their phone, their iPad, their computer, they're in this posture all day. So this is really important for all generations to really focus on tight core, sit tall, and ideally, the more repetition you hear, the more you hear somebody telling you, like me in this type of class, telling you, sit tall, engage your core, the more you start to hear that and remember it. And you'll find yourself one day sitting at the table, maybe eating lunch and slumping, and you go, oh, I hear Heidi in the background saying, engage your core, sit tall. You know, maybe you don't hear me, but maybe you'll hear somebody, Robin from class, saying that, or another video that you've done. So really, repetition is the key on posture, as well as just working on it. So sitting tall, let's take those arms again and sweep to the sky. Breathe in. This time as you exhale, bring those hands down to your knees and then round the back. Tuck your chin, and you're going to send your hips back. So if I turned my chair sideways, you're here, and then you're rounded, kind of in a C shape. Pelvis is rocked back. In that posture we just kind of talked about not wanting, one of those postures. Breathe in, exhale out. Good, sitting up nice and tall. This time I want you to pull your chest forward, okay? You kind of feel like you're gonna stick your butt out behind you and chest forward. This would be like a a cow pose in yoga. This is the chair version of cow. You're pulling your hips forward, lifting into extension. And then as you exhale, round the back, rock back, and tuck your chin to your chest. This would be seated cow or cat pose. Man, I'm getting all confused, I'm sorry. So here's cat, and then inhale, pull forward into cow pose. And then again, exhale, rock back into cat pose. If these are difficult, try scooting forward in your chair. If you're all the way back here and your legs are maybe barely touching or dangling, this is going to be a little harder. So sit forward, give yourself a little more range of motion and room to move. Let's do 4 more. Inhale to cow. Exhale, round the back and rock back into cat. One more time. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to turn my chair again. I'm going to be doing that off and on throughout the workout, just turning and facing you, going back and forth. So let's take those arms and reach up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring those hands down. Tuck the chin and round over. This time bringing your chin forward. So you're almost rounded down into a ball. You might look like me here. You might be up a little taller. That's okay. Yoga is very individualized, and one pose for me might look totally different for you, or if you're doing this with a significant other or a friend, it might look totally different than theirs. That's okay. This is forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach overhead again. Exhale, swan dive forward to forward fold. Breathe in. Exhale out. Good. Let's slowly roll ourselves up. Lean back in your chair and bring your right knee to your chest, hugging that knee the best you can. If this is too hard, you can even grab a towel or a belt and put that behind your leg and hug the knee, okay? This alone is a good stretch. We're gonna add some ankle rotations. Breathe in. Exhale, let's reverse direction. So circle that ankle, get full range of motion. Breathe in. And exhale, drop that foot. Now let's lift the left knee, hug that knee tight, and do some ankle rotations. Breathe in. Exhale, reverse directions. Breathe in. Exhale, set that foot down. Good. Sitting up nice and tall again. Every time we sit tall, we really want to reach to the crown of the head, engage the abs. Breathe in. Exhale. On the next inhale, let's sweep those hands overhead. As you exhale, I want you to turn to the right. That right hand comes to the back of the chair. Left hand crosses to that right knee. Eyes at the wall, and my chest is facing the wall. Okay? Hold here. Breathe in. Exhale. Seated spinal twist. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Now I want you to turn that right leg so it's over the side of your chair. Okay? We're going to bring that right hand down to the seat. Left leg can either hang here, or if you can, bring it behind you, okay? This is a lot of hip opening, and you might need to slide to the side of your chair so your leg has room to drop, okay? The more I can straighten that leg, the more openness it's going to create here in the left hip. That posture I showed you, we tend to get very tight in those hips from sitting. So we really want to sit tall, extend back to that heel. It might feel good just to hold here, press through the heel and bend, press through the heel and bend. Good. I want you to take your left arm. As you inhale, I want you to sweep out in front of you, reaching forward through those left fingers, and at the same time reaching back through that left heel. So I have a long line here from our fingertips back through that foot. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. Drop that hand. Rotate to me and bring those arms out wide. So my legs are the same, but my arms are wide. Okay, now you're gonna feel a big stretch here in that right hip. You want your torso forward, arms wide. And again, I can't say this enough, your pose might look different than mine, and that's okay, okay? Ideally, this is your goal. Your knee might be bent, you might not be all the way rotated. Okay, end goal would be here, warrior two. Breathe in. Exhale. I want you to drop that left arm and that shoulder. And then with our right arm, as it lifts, the eyes and the chest are going to try to lift with that hand. Okay, so those fingers and eyes lift. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, good. Let's come back up to warrior two. One more exercise on this side. I want you to bend that elbow, rest it on your thigh. Okay, if that's too much, place your hand here. Okay, if you can, elbow down. We're gonna take this left arm, circle it to the sky and forward, reach down, big circle up. Breathe in. Exhale, the biggest circle you can do with that arm. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale up. Good, now let's reverse. Exhale, back and pull through. Inhale up. Exhale, back and pull through. Inhale up. Exhale, back and pull through. Inhale up. Good. Sit tall and bring those knees in. Good. You already should feel nice and open through those hips. We're going to turn and do the same thing on the other side. So before we turn our hips, keep them here. Let's take our left arm, bring it behind you on the chair. Right hand across to that left knee, and then turn your body, chest to the wall. Try not to pull or push yourself into rotation. Really try and Turn with your core. Chest wide, breathe in. Exhale, feeling that rotation through our bodies, that twist. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe in. Exhale, good. I want you now to turn your hips. Take that left hand down to the bottom of the seat, okay? That right leg now is going to reach back the best you can, okay? It might be here, it might be back, and you might be able to get it all the way back. Do the best you can, okay? Again, if you'd like, you can bend and straighten a few times. Bend and straighten. Press back through that heel. Bend the knee. Press back through that heel. Your body's gonna wanna lean as you press back. Fight that, stay tall. It's a big stretch here. You might even feel it deep inside your low back. These deep back muscles, which are under your core, these are hard muscles to stretch out. This is a great way to stretch it out, okay? All right, now I want you to take that right arm, sweep it forward. At the same time, reach back through that leg. Remember, long line from my fingertips back through my heel. Okay, breathe in. Exhale and reach, stretch that body, breathe in. Exhale and reach, breathe in. Exhale, now drop that arm, rotate to me, and sweep those arms wide. Breathe in. Exhale, this is warrior two. You might notice one side you can rotate better towards. It might be this side, it might have been the other side. That's kind of normal. It's not ideal, but it's very normal. We tend to rotate one way more than the other, whether you're in a car a lot, or it's how you sit on your chair, or how you sleep. Lots of factors come into play here. Now I want you to drop that back arm, and as that front arm lifts, lift the chest and the eyes. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale, good. Let's come back up through our warrior two. Last one on this side. Bend the elbow, rest it on our thigh. Remember, you can also go hand if that's too low. Down on that thigh, reach that right hand to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale forward and circle down all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale forward and down. Inhale, circle up. Exhale forward and down. Inhale up. Pause at the top. Breathe in. Exhale back and circle through. Inhale up. Exhale back and circle. Inhale up. Exhale back and circle. Inhale up. Good. Drop that hand and return. We're going to do one more seated exercise. That'll feel really good. I want you to take those feet wide, toes out, as far as you're comfortable, okay? Sitting tall. Let's take those hands and bring them in front of us. As you inhale, circle those hands up. As you exhale, circle them down towards the floor. Inhale, circling them up. Comfortable range of motion. Exhale down. These are called sunflowers for yoga. Inhale, circling up, thumb to thumb. Exhale, circling down, pinky to pinky. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. Stay here as you exhale. Bring those hands down to your lap. Sit tall. Take your right shoulder. I want you to drop that shoulder down, straight arm, and press. So turn your body. And just feel that stretch. Good, sit tall. Now I want you to drop the left shoulder down, straight arm, and press. So turn your torso and chest, face the wall, and twist. And back up, good. Bring those feet in. One last seated exercise to kind of finish off the upper body, and then we'll do one balance exercise. Chest expansion. So there's a few options here, and I'm gonna turn so you can see me. So one option would be hands on the seat and then opening the chest. Okay, this is a big extension. Arm length, torso length will come into play. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can sit back, interlace those fingers, and lean back. Okay, this is another way to do this exercise or this stretch, and really think open. All right, so you're either here, leaning back, or if you have the range, take those hands, interlace those fingers. If you've been in my yoga classes, you're familiar with this one. And then open those shoulders and chest even more. This takes a lot of shoulder opening. So not everybody can do this, and that's okay. Okay, my arms look like this behind me. It's a great stretch. If you have somebody with you, they could take your arms and pull them together. Again, you can use the chair and lift your chest or interlace your fingers. Let's take one more breath. Breathe in. Exhale. Good, relax. Let's come to a standing position. One more exercise with me, so bear with me here. We're gonna do a balance exercise. If you've been in senior class, I'm sure you've done tree pose. If you've been in my yoga classes, you've done these. If you've never tried yoga, that's completely fine. This is your first time, and you can try this as well. The chair is here for option, since this is a chair class, but you don't need it if you're comfortable with tree pose. So holding on, or with two hands, let's take our right hip, open, and bring that heel in. So toe touching down would be level 1. Okay, we're gonna get a little off steady here. You can let go and balance here. You can lift those toes off the floor to your ankle, or you can bring that leg up either below the knee or above the knee into tree pose. Whatever's comfortable for you. I'll stay down here today. Hands can be either touching, you can take that one arm and reach it to the sky, or try both arms out, balancing. Give me 2 breaths. Breathe in, exhale out, breathe in, exhale. Good. Drop those hands, bring that foot down. I apologize if you can't see my face because of the chair, the screen. I don't think I can get back far enough, so we'll see. Now let's switch to the other side. So now our left knee opens, toe down, or start to walk it up to your tree pose. Just make sure you're not pressing directly on that knee, okay? Find where you're comfortable, stand tall, activate the core. You can touch that chair, or you can let go. You can reach one arm, or use both arms for balance. Ideally, you want to find one point to focus on, something out in front of you that's stationary, and then just take a few deep breaths. Breathe in, exhale. Looking around will really make this pose difficult. Looking at somebody else try and balance will make this pose difficult. And then lower those hands. Good. Nice job. I hope that workout felt good for you. Of course, you can always come check out more of our classes here at Providence Wellness Center. And to end our class, let's just bring our hands into our heart center. And then just bow forward, honoring each other. And repeat after me. Namaste.